viewers, you're watching The Savera and I'm Vidhi Joshi. Violent clashes erupted in Lahore as Punjab Police launched a major crackdown on the headquarters of the hardline religious party Tehreek-e-Labbaik Pakistan, that is TLP, in a bid to arrest its chief Saad Rizvi. This move triggered fierce resistance from party supporters who had already gathered in significant numbers in anticipation of the planned action. What followed was a night of chaos, with Multan Road turning into a battleground as police officers deployed tear gas and advanced on protesters, who retaliated with stones, clubs and iron rods. Eyewitnesses reported intense street battles that raged for hours, forcing police to call in reinforcements to contain the situation. At least 3 police constables were reportedly injured during the clashes. Video footage shared on social media, though not yet independently verified, showed scenes of police firing tear gas and protesters running for cover, while others displayed spent bullet casings and shells allegedly collected from the confrontation. The crackdown comes just a day ahead of a massive anti-Israel protest announced by TLP, set to take place outside the US Embassy in Islamabad after Friday prayers on October 10. The protest is part of TLP's campaign against what it calls the betrayal of Gaza, and the group has accused Western powers, particularly the United States, of supporting a controversial Gaza deal. TLP has framed the upcoming march as a decisive and final stand, urging thousands of its supporters to mobilize from Punjab and other provinces to converge on the capital. In response to the planned protest, security agencies in Islamabad have declared a high alert, particularly in the red zone, which houses key government buildings and foreign embassies, including the US mission. Shipping containers have already been placed at the Faizabad interchange, a historic flashpoint for previous TLP protesters, to block potential entry routes to sensitive areas. Law enforcement authorities have warned that any attempt to breach the red zone or approach the US embassy will be dealt with firmly. Tensions escalated further following the arrest of senior TLP leader Naeem Jatta in Islamabad. Alongside him, several other local leaders and key figures of the party have also been detained in Lahore, which has inflamed the already volatile situation. In a statement released early today morning, TLP condemned the crackdown and accused the government of targeting its members through arbitrary arrest and overnight raids on the homes of their supporters. According to the police sources, many TLP supporters had taken up temporary shelter around the party's central office, reportedly in preparation for the upcoming protest. As police moved in to raid the premises, the supporters fiercely resisted, launching attacks with stones and iron rods, forcing police units to briefly retreat before regrouping. The operation to secure the area was still ongoing at the time reports were filed. Ironically, the Pakistani government, which has long refused to recognize Israel and has publicly aligned itself with the Islamic Ummah in condemning Israel's actions in Gaza, is now under fire for cracking down on a religious group planning demonstrations against Israel and the United States. TLP, known for its hardline stance on religious and foreign policy issues, has framed this crackdown as further evidence of what it calls the government's betrayal of Islamic and national interest under pressure from foreign powers. As the situation continues to develop, all the eyes are on Friday's planned demonstration. The capital remains on edge, with security forces bracing for what could be one of the largest protests in recent memory. Authorities are urging restraint from all the parties, warning that any attempt to destabilize law and order or threaten diplomatic mission will provoke a strong response. However, with thousands expected to heed TLP's call and the leadership ensuring not to back down, the coming days may see further escalation. That's all for now. Stay tuned to the Savera for more updates. Do like, comment and subscribe to the channel.